Hi, would you really like to have a relationship with your stepchildren where they opened up more and conversation was easier? Subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell and I'll let you know every time I post. Are you finding that in conversations with your stepchildren, you're getting stuck into conversations that go nowhere? That they close things down, they give yes, no type answers, they don't talk, they don't answer. You feel as though they tell you nothing, are very scarce with the truth, and you don't know anything that's going on. It's very easy when you get trapped with communication that isn't working as well as you'd like it to be, to work harder at it. And so you put more and more energy into thinking of elaborate questions to ask, or you ask questions that you've sort of thought through, so you've anticipated what their answer is, and then ask a question that in a way helps them not to answer you. It's useful to remember here the differences between an open question and a closed question. A closed question is a question that you can answer yes or no to. So, did you go out last night? Yes, no. Did you enjoy school yesterday? Yes, no. Those kinds of questions just encourage the person to be short, brief, and answer minimally. So what you're wanting is to open it up a bit more. And the open questions, if you remember, are the ones that begin with who, why, what, when, where, and how. Normally speaking, if you ask a question with one of those words at the beginning of the sentence and you keep quiet afterwards, then those questions are more likely to lead to open answers. Now, of course, there's no hard and fast rule with this. They can say, you can say, where did you go last night? And they can say, London. They can still keep the answers short and close it down. But those 6 questions that you can ask with those 6 beginning words are where is the place to go if you're finding people aren't giving you the full answers that you'd like. A question like, so how did you get from A to B, is likely to give you a fuller answer than did you get from A to B by bus? Because the truth of the matter is they might have used the bus, but they might have also used some other things as well. A train, walked, a lift, who knows? But if you only ask the question, did you get from A to B by bus, you're likely to get just yes or no to that. Whereas in fact, if you ask the how did you get there question, then they're likely to give you a fuller answer. Now, these kinds of things are really, really so easy to forget in the moment. One's wanting the conversations to be good, you're wanting the fuller answers, and it's keeping to those open questions, which is really important. Then, those open questions, you can become quite good at asking them, because you can say, how did you get from A to B last night? But then you can also ask things like, so how did you decide where to go, what to do, how to get there? Who made the decision to go such and such? So who was there? It's much fuller than if you ask, was so-and-so there? Because the was so-and-so there will bring you a yes or no, whereas if you ask who was there, you get the fuller picture. And you can develop these open questions so that they don't have to be long or sound inquisitive, like, so where did you go then? You can just say, so where? And it flows more easily. And it's the open questions can tell you facts, but they can also tell you how people are feeling. So, what did you enjoy about it? How did you feel about it? What did you like most about it? What did you like least? Those kinds of questions are much, much more informative. The only question that you need to be slightly careful of in that group of 6 is the why question. Because why can seem quite challenging. It can seem that you disagree. So, why did you go there? Suddenly they're thinking, well, why not? But also, because I've been asked why, maybe there was another choice they're thinking that I should have taken. So why can sound a bit challenging, and you've got to be quite careful to use it in a sort of non-accusative way. So things like, so why did it turn out like that? Why did you choose that? But not say it in a sort of threatening type way. It's jolly difficult. Questioning is a real skill. And once you develop your open questions, you can learn to shortcut them too. There's some questions that suit you better, and then you can learn to sort of use those more. So it's a question of practice as well. It's not just obvious, and it's not just easy. Questioning is a real skill, and it's worth really concentrating on it. And once you do, your life can truly be transformed, because if you ask open questions, then what people tell you really opens up your world. So go into that deep vein of knowledge that you can tap into by making sure that you ask those open questions. We run workshops, sessions, we have an email response service, and we write booklets. You can find links to our social media and website in the description box below.